touch on you, you touching on me. This love is real, no fake or phony. And only, touching on me, I'm getting on it, go, touching on me.
ATL type shit.
Ooh, I like this.
ATL type shit.
Yes.
ATL type shit. I like that.
All right, let's go.
Listen. Skirt out the dealership, racing to the paint shop. You gon' need a Brinks truck if I do a bank drop.
Okay.
Driving with my drink up, never let a drip drop. Tune up at your bitch house, that's my only pit stop. F1 Luda 200 on the speedometer. Car came with a stripper pole mounters, let a photographer. Pose, Luda back now, aunties doing cartwheels. I've been slinging chickens out of LAX and Hartsfield. Gold, music,
that.
movies, TV, triple threat.
Yes.
I got my mama and my partners out of debt.
Yes.
Just incredible, and I'm on the lift off show. I'll take this mic and do this verse up on my jet.
Damn, off
Ever
top.
since the Hollywood star, I tripled my pay.
I like that.
Tell these promoters I need 500K.
500K.
Cause I'm from ATLA and TA and all I do is win. But that bitch never moved out of my way. Let her know. Hey.
Let her know.
Oh.
Ludacris.
All right. We're here, guys. We're here, we're back in power. Still don't have a new computer yet, but that's coming. So what's going on, family? So welcome back to 8,000 Miles Away. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Vic. And over here, we have conversations a lot of people are afraid to have. But before we get into tonight's discussion, we're going to get right at it. There's no holding back, no nothing. We're going to get right at this bullshit tonight. So let's get it. So I want to mention, before we get started, let me go to my notes here. Before we get into tonight's topic, I want to mention, and I'm going to go ahead and put her picture here so we can see the picture. This happened in April, guys, back when I was in the Philippines in April. So this chick right here, y'all may have heard the story. I don't know where they are with this right now, but the sister girl right here, she got in a little trouble over there over the way in Bali, in Indonesia. And basically, I went down. I didn't realize. If I knew it, I knew it, but I didn't know it. But before we get into tonight's topic, I want to mention this tonight. What happened about a couple of months ago that really caught my attention. Now, many of y'all probably remember the story of a young American woman who traveled to Bali and got into legal trouble. She got into legal trouble after bringing marijuana into Indonesia. She ended up asking public for help through a GoFundMe. But because Indonesia has some of the toughest damn drug laws in the world, I don't know the latest update on her situation. And I don't know I don't know. I don't want to speculate on anything I haven't confirmed, but the story reminded me of something that I like to tell brothers all on the channel all the time. When you leave America, you're not just visiting another country. You're entering another culture with different laws, different customs, different expectations. Your American mindset, drop that shit at the door. It doesn't work overseas. Whether you're traveling to Indonesia, the Philippines, Thailand, Brazil, Colombia, anywhere, you got to respect the laws, respect the culture, and do your homework before you get on that motherfucking plane. I always tell brothers, get your passport, but get your knowledge too. So before we get into the chat, I'm gonna run that clip. There's a clip on it, a media clip on it that I got, and now we'll get back to our regular scheduled broadcast. But anyway, here we go. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what I got one on her. Let's see. Her name is Tia, I think it is Tia. But here is the clip on her. Let's run it.
So it says an Ohio woman is stuck in Bali and facing 4 years in prison after marijuana was found inside her luggage. Now, this is crazy. Like, when y'all get to traveling, if y'all know that y'all like a smokers, y'all gotta make sure that y'all ain't got no motherfucking weed inside them suitcases. Even if you ain't a smoker and you got a gun, you got your motherfucking concealed to carry, make sure you ain't got no motherfucking gun. Like, they don't be playing all that shit. Like, no shame. It says an Ohio woman is stuck in Bali after custom agents found over 5 grams of marijuana in her luggage and is now facing years in prison unless she pays $75,000. Ty traveled to Bali, Indonesia for her mother's 50th birthday. Custom agents discovered marijuana in Ty's luggage and detained her. She said, "I made a mistake not researching and took the wrong things in my suitcase to Bali." Ty wrote on Facebook, "I was arrested and I can't come home until I pay $75,000. I only have till Monday to pay $30,000 of it, or I will be stuck over here for 4+ years. If I get the money, I can do rehab here for 3 months and come home." In Indonesia, marijuana is treated like heroin or cocaine and could result in prison, life behind bars, or death. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Like I say, man, you got to be careful out there, man. That's a beautiful young lady. I'd hate to see that happen to her, get stuck over there like that. But, you know, it is what it is, man. Like I say, you got to watch your step, man. Do your research. Don't get caught up with the bullshit. I mean, I know you can't avoid everything, but you can control a lot of shit. You can control a lot of shit. If y'all know about that, any of y'all in the chat know about that? Navigator, any of y'all know about that? Welcome to the chat, Navigator. What's up with you, man? I see you. Is that Navigator? Yeah. What's up, Navigator? What's up with you, man? Did you know about that? Did anybody know about that in the chat? I didn't know about it, so I thought, I thought it was definitely newsworthy. So I'm gonna get back to what we're talking about tonight, and like I say, guys, on the right thing here. Hold on now. Let's see here. Yeah, I guess I'm on the right one. So tonight is one of those nights. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, my name is Vic. Quick introduction again. And over here, we have conversations a lot of people are afraid to have. And tonight is one of those nights. So, hold on. I don't know why this is not, the chat's not showing up. Hang on. Let me see. Show comments on the stage. Okay, there you go. I think that's it right there. All right. So, Navigator says, "I'm just hearing about it right now." Yeah, it's crazy, ain't it, man? That's crazy. I mean, it could, it's typical stuff, but, those stories continue to go down, bro. Those stories continue to go down. Every single, no matter what we say or do, it's always somebody get caught up. And this. All right. So, yeah, so tonight's one of those nights. Before we get started, let me say this, because I know how the internet works. This live stream is not about all black women. And if what I say doesn't describe you, then it isn't about you at all. But if it does, then maybe there's something worth listening to tonight. So this isn't about attacking women. This isn't about hating women. This is about why more and more black men are leaving America dating market and looking overseas. They're looking overseas for wives, relationships, peace, and a different quality of life. So I want you guys to grab you something. You know the routine. Grab you something to drink. Hit the like button. And let's get it in. So I'm going to go do my thing. And I'm gonna let's see what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna put this up on the screen. I'm gonna go grab me one. Let's see now. Let's do this here right here, guys. Because we're gonna get into this tonight. It ain't a long stream, so I won't keep you long. But I'm gonna keep you long enough to talk about what the hell we need to talk about with this damn because it's a point being made. I want to share this with y'all because it's some bullshit. It's the bullshit that most people don't get to see and don't recognize. And this is from my perspective, but it's real though. So that's supposed to be something cold here, and let's get at it. Come on, is that it? Whoa. Get it. There you go. I'm gonna go back there and get a little something. Y'all know the routine. We'll be right back. Y'all hear that? Let's see what's back. Oh, hold on. We got the Jack Deck. Wait, hold up. Let me see what we on tonight. Hold on. Back on the Jack here today. The Jack. Before y'all get to tripping, hold on, let me pause that. Before y'all get to tripping, the only time I have this drink is when I'm on live. Throughout the week, I don't even touch that shit. That's why the ball takes so long to get going. Because I'm the only one here, and nobody's touching that shit but me. And I only do that shit when I'm on the live stream. Never during the week. Not for work, not before work. None of that. Just only when I'm there. I don't know why. And even after the live stream, I don't mess with it. It's just part of the show. You feel me, guys? So, a few days ago, I watched Cam Newton ran across him because I check him out from time to time. He got a pretty good podcast. In fact, shout out to Cam Newton and Fair Use, because he has great topics from time to time, guys. And y'all should check him out, man. He's pretty good, man. He's pretty good. He had a pretty good show. It's very entertaining most of the time. A lot more charismatic than me, and that's hard to do. You feel me? So a few days ago, I watched Cam Newton's Funky Friday podcast with Daphne Joy. Now, Daphne Joy is Filipino and Puerto Rican mix, mostly Filipino. She grew up in the Philippines. And this live stream isn't about Cam Newton. Trust and believe, even though he's on the thumbnail, this shit ain't about him. It ain't even really about Daphne. And y'all gonna find out what it's about. It's not about 50 Cent. You know, he's in the mix with he used to be they used to hold each other down, Daphne Joy and 50. It's not about Diddy, who she did some time with Diddy. She was chilling with him a little bit. And it's not about OnlyFans, because she's OnlyFans too. But that's not what caught my attention. What caught my attention is Daphne Joy herself. Daphne Joy herself. To me, damn, that's strong. Should have put a little extra coke on that motherfucker. That's hitting. Yeah, let me. So, so what caught my attention was Daphne Joy herself. To me, she represents something that many brothers have been saying they're missing for years. And her softness or femininity, her mannerisms, the way she speaks, the way she carries herself. You know, like one brother said, she got the blueprint on seduction and femininity. And the way she carries herself, that it's whether it's really who she is every single day, I don't really know. But she projected publicly, but what she projected public was something that guys found attractive. And I want all of you to watch these clips if you haven't seen her show, that podcast, not because she's Filipino, but because of the energy she brings. As you're watching, I want you to ask yourself one question. When was the last time, holla at your boy, when was the last time you saw this level of softness and femininity celebrated in your community, in where you are? When was the last time you saw this type of femininity? Okay? So I'm going to run the quick clips. That's all it is, a few clips. If you want to check out the whole show, go see Cam and check out the whole show. And she tells it all. Now, she is OnlyFans and she's a pro, as they call over here. But I just want to make this comment right here because I don't think I'm going to say it later. But while I'm thinking about it, I'm just going to say a lot of reasons why guys go to the Thailand and even parts of the Philippines or walking street and all that, and they get caught up with these pros, these women in red light districts. The reason why they go there, they sometimes end up falling in love with these chicks because they are so much more feminine and got more than these women back in the States. And they, at the end of the day, they show more affection than a lot of women here in the States. And a lot of times they look a lot better, carry themselves a lot better, and in a little bit better shape and better fit. So guys fall in love with pros, and then that's a bad thing because a lot of times you can get caught up, but sometimes you don't get caught up, you know, if you play your cards right. Because at the end of the day, a human is a human, a woman is a woman, and if they're pro, then maybe you can. I don't know. I wouldn't suggest it. But a lot of guys go to these districts, and sometimes they fall in love with pros, and every once in a while, pros turn out to be pretty good because at the end of the day, are people. And again, I'm not suggesting it, but that is, what happens, when they go to Thailand and what's up, in the Philippines sometimes. But, at the end of the day, you get a better experience than you would get a lot of times in America. But, so I'm going to run the clips. I'm going to run the clips on Daphne Joy. I want you to see her femininity, and then we're going to come back and we're going to chop it up. So let's see what we got here. Let's see. Just check her out. And then if you want to go to her show or that podcast and see it live yourself, shout out to Cam. Fair use, fair use. Let's run the clips. Candy Crush. Let's get it.
I was born and raised in the Philippines.
Okay.
Yeah. My mother is Filipino. My dad is Puerto Rican.
Okay.
So they met, got married, had me.
Yeah. Are they still married?
No. Yeah. Shortly we moved to California, but then I went back to the Philippines. And so my upbringing, I would say, is predominantly there and then California.
Are you bilingual?
Yes. I speak Tagalog and a little bit of Spanish, like muy poquito.
So as these transitions are happening, when did you permanently make America home?
When I was like 6 or 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Family-wise, what was your family dynamic? Was it just you? Are you the only child?
It's me, my mom, and my sister, my
Okay.
grandma. So house full of women. Independent, sweet, kind, loving, nurturing, wholesome. And yeah.
What was your thing about, what's your interest? What did you want to be? Like,
Truthfully, why should I be ashamed of that? I'm not hiding my sexuality, my sensuality, my seductiveness, nothing. I mean, that's me as a woman. That's my femininity that I'm absolutely in love with. And I love being a woman and a woman who loves sex and like is sexual and is sensual. Devouring, like, you know, like that dance is like where we're the most like animalistic and like the most free in ourselves. Like, why should I be ashamed of that? Yeah, you just gotta own it.
just for the record, did you leak?
No, absolutely not. I saw it for the first time when everyone else saw it for the first time. It was like underneath the covers, like, oh,
What?
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. What's the...
And trust me, if I were to leak my own tape, they would be climbing the walls, okay?
No. The Great Wall of China. Like, damn.
Turning inside out.
But I want to ask, with you leaning into becoming such a prominent figure as a sex symbol, right? What's your goal?
Next clip.
Even one good solid round is enough. One good solid round. And then the cuddles and the bubble bath after and everything. Like, I love that part. That's so intimate and like amazing and like pajamas and like pretzel feet. You know, that's the best. But I mean, if my partner, because I feel like the second round is more like, it's a bit more of the loving. It's a different round. The second round is a different round. It's just more like loving and nurturing this and that. And you're just like, wow. Okay, totally exhausted. Let's pretzel and just, you know, be one together. How about you?
No. You didn't. You never
How many
answered
rounds
the...
can you go? How many rounds do you like? Let's hear it for Funky Fridays.
Daphne, you
go.
didn't answer the question. It was like,
You a baby making machine.
Cam is feeling that chick, boss. Cam is truly feeling that chick because her seduction level is on 10. Listen to what this brother says right here about this chick and women like this chick. Roll the clip. This is the brother that's talking about after seeing the same interview y'all saw. This is what he says.
So they saying black men prop up 304s and escorts because of this Daphne Joy interview circuit after her tape got leaked with Diddy and that other dude, right? There's misunderstanding. I can safely say, as a majority, us black men, we do not uplift escorts 304s. We actually do the opposite, and then y'all say we hate women, but that's not the point. What we're highlighting with that woman is her charisma, her femininity, her softness, the way she speaks. And we're just basically saying, because we don't really experience a lot of that as far as black men from our women, that type of shit gets us men to do whatever you want. I've often told my sisters, my female friends, my female cousins, the way you want to control a man is through submission. Because we've seen 304s and escorts, famous or not, come and go, right? But with this one specifically, it's the way she talks, it's her charisma. That's exactly, you take the escort part away from it, that's exactly how every man wants to be talked to and treated by the woman that they like. But also, just another example, all that hyper masculine, as he should, all that city girls, Meg Thee Stallion type of timing, that's gonna get you dogged out crying on Instagram. Just be nice, you get whatever you want.
God damn, did he just hit the point? Did he just not hit the point? He said all that crying and bullshit and all that Megan Thee Stallion flipping and shaking your ass and all that and manipulation and entitlement and all that shit. That ain't gonna get you nowhere. Women, you need to be feminine. You need to go back to where you were belong. Go back to where you used to be. Y'all could take over this motherfucker. I'm talking about black women now, because that's who I deal with. That's who I'm from. Y'all letting these other chicks of other race outdo y'all on femininity, basic shit. Here's another brother that talks about it. Roll the clip. Let's see.
Yo, if there are any chicks that are confused on how to be around men and just how to ooze sexuality or just how to be just magnetic to men, watch how Daphne Joy behaves, yo. Daphne Joy is so sexy, bro. And I don't even talk like that, bro. But you just gotta give it to her. That woman is beautiful, yo. And that woman is just so, you can see why 50 Cent just gave her a baby. You can see why Diddy, how she got Diddy. Like, man, real femininity, there's like, men have no power against that. If that woman was around me, yo, I don't know what the fuck would happen, yo. I know what would happen, but what I'm saying is if there are any chicks that are confused on how to behave around men,
brothers are telling you women how y'all could win. Brothers are telling y'all every day how y'all could win. If you match the energy that these chicks overseas got, these Spanish chicks too, I can only pray that you black women, that you modern boss babes, take a look at what your counterpart women are doing and how they are behaving. Hell, it wouldn't even be no passport bro movement if y'all roll with that energy. Maybe it would because of the cost of living, that means a lot too. But it wouldn't be about no damn girls. That's for damn sure. So here's more from Daphne. Daphne Joy. Roll the clip.
Does size matter?
Does size.
This is like, if you ever saw any Filipino clips of Filipinos being interviewed, they always ask the question, does size matter? This is Daphne talking to in the same fashion that they ask these Filipino chicks overseas, does size matter? They're asking her the question, does size matter? Roll the clip.
Does size matter?
Does size matter? What? Yeah.
I would say that I genuinely feel that it's all about the motion in the ocean. 100%. How about for you?
Whoa. Oh no!
Gotta keep it funky, right?
No! I can't. Hell no! Get that out of there. Listen, this car drives one way. This is a one-way street. You feel what I'm saying? This is no back and forth, no offense, defense. No.
Well, Cam, hey, it sounds like they dating damn near. Cam is feeling this chick, man. He is feeling this chick, man. Like JB said, JB in the house. What's up, man? What's up with you? JB said Cam is folding. Yeah, he's folding. Because that chick is a damn diamond. She's soft and shit, and feminine and woman and shit. She's a fucking woman. She ain't hard and aggressive and shit. I mean, yeah, she's a pro, but she's soft. And a nigga will fold every time, like that brother said, on something soft like that. What's up, Final Truth? So we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna go to the next thing. Again, Daphne, more on Daphne, on her softness. And on this clip, she's gonna talk about her taking bubble baths and just being a woman and the soap she uses. They're getting into it, man. They're talking about shit that women ought to talk about. Not this hard shit talking about bro and money and all that shit that you get over here in America. So here's the clip again on Daphne talking about soap. Beautiful Filipino woman, but yes, she's beautiful, but know this. All of these chicks overseas are just, I ain't gonna say all. Damn it, I hate to say all. But a lot of them are like that. They might not be no dime like that. They might be like what Calvin say, Calvin Sunshine Shoulders say, a yummy 6 or 7 or 5. But they bringing that type of energy to the game. They're bringing that type of love and that type of nurturing and that type of softness of a woman to the game. And niggas is melting over that shit. They don't get that shit here. We don't get that shit here. I ain't gonna say don't ever. There's probably some, but goddamn, it's a needle in a haystack. Let's see what Daphne's talking about next. Roll the clip.
Boy, you gotta have a bathroom, bro. What type of soap you use?
It's like a eucalyptus rosemary one with like rose oil and like rose petals. Magnesium flakes so that your body really relaxes and the temperature just right. Robes and slippers. Feet rub after.
Feet rub after.
Yeah. And put on our favorite show. Just canoodle. AC at just like 70, 69. And we just slumber.
That's a good number. Those expectations is a little high.
See, Cam is basically flirting with her, even though he probably won't get no damn well. But you feel what I'm saying. The woman is feminine to the bone. And that's what we wish so much from our American black women. We wish that y'all act like these Filipino women and these Asian women and these Spanish women. Y'all could take over the game if y'all just listen, just take a playbook from them. I'm trying to tell you, y'all ain't gonna listen to me. Y'all gonna keep doing the same shit you're gonna do, and that's why shit is the way it is. Now here's Daphne on Peace. Now again, this is not about Daphne. Yes, I'm highlighting her because my point is these women are coming at us men when we go overseas and when we date these chicks, even in the States to some degree. When we date these chicks, they are a lot softer. I was just at a bar after work with a Mexican woman. Beautiful hair. She wasn't nowhere on the level of Daphne, but beautiful hair. Just sitting across the table from her and listening to her intellect, the conversation she was having with me and the other people in the room at the table, you could tell she's on point with the same shit that Daphne's talking about. I'm telling you, man, I'm not lying. These women come to the game a lot different. Here's Daphne on Peace. Roll the clip.
I just want Daphne to be happy. I want Daphne to feel loved, protected, understood, take her time, not rush, and just still be free-spirited and love everyone and just like be at peace and just kind of guard that peace for now and not let anyone just come in and infiltrate or pollute my environment. Yeah. And now that I see that I have such a precious environment that needs protecting and needs my love and my protection, that I would just say, just stay in that until you meet somebody who's in the same mindset and in the same
that is vertically integrated with
Exactly.
Have you identified what makes you happy these days?
I'm learning as I go, for sure. But what does make me happy is my peace. Yes. My peace, my newfound freedom, just popping out, as you would say.
JP says the founder of the Shaking Your Head, Shaking Out Black Man, Shaking Our Head Black Man, I think that's what it is. Mad Bus Driver was right. The Blazing Empire is coming for sure. A lot of successful brothers. A lot of successful brothers are moving east and building heavy. That's what we talking about tonight. That's what we talking about tonight, and we're gonna keep on talking about it as many times as we can talk about this shit. So now, all right, now that you watch the clips of the interview, y'all can go see the whole interview. She shows out, talks about a lot of different shit. And again, fair use to Cam Newton on that podcast, Funky Friday. He got a good show. A lot more damn subscribers than me, that's for sure. But I love the ones I got, all of you guys. So all right, you just watched the clips of the video of Daphne Joy. Again, this is not about Daphne Joy. Obviously, it's not about Cam. It's about the femininity of women winning as opposed to what we deal with here in America. White and black for the most part, but mainly these sisters. So now that you watch the clips, I'm going to show you how many black women reacted to Daphne Joy. So hold your hats, because we're gonna talk about the black women and how they responded and how they fired back at her. Because you know they came back on the internet strong and hard, and they had some shit to say. And I want y'all to give me y'all opinion of this. So without further ado, let's see what the sisters said. Because these sisters, they reacted to Daphne. And this is where I believe the conversation starts. Because they don't take accountability. They don't do what I'm saying. Look in the mirror and try to mirror what these women are doing. They believe they shit don't stink. And because instead of asking why men appreciate her softness and femininity, these chicks immediately become defensive and start firing back. They mocked her. Some compared her to goddamn old Megan Stallion, because both of them in social media, you know, and everything. And they're gonna compare her to Megan Stallion. Megan Stallion fucking up from the beginning by calling herself a stallion. Why would a woman call herself a stallion? Some question why men even like her. So let's watch the videos on what the sisters are saying about Daphne Joy, because Daphne Joy only dates brothers. In that interview, she said she hadn't dated one white man or nobody, just brothers. And she is Filipino and Puerto Rican. How fine can that be? Puerto Rican and Filipino mixed. That's the tightest combination you can get. If women talking about getting with some shit. Y'all got a long ways to go, chicks. Not that y'all black women are not sexy and attractive, because you are. But your attitudes is fucked all the hell. So let's run these clips on what these chicks are saying, and we'll come back and chop it up. Let's roll. And Found Truth, I got you, baby. I see you on there if you're still with me. But we're gonna have to get through this first, though. Let's run these clips. Well, let's go. Response from the sisters.
Does size matter?
Does size?
Sorry about that. Wrong clip. Let's roll.
Daphne Joy gets uplifted why the black women get called hoes. That's just so crazy how that works. One thing a lot of y'all black men gonna do is just show how colorist y'all truly are. Y'all are the most lying, gaslighting, colorist set of people I've ever seen before in my life. At least if you gonna be something, stand 10 toes down in it and own it. I don't respect that sucker stuff of sitting up and being something and then trying to play like you not. I peeped y'all game when y'all was on that old passport going overseas to find somebody submissive, yet it was funny that y'all never wanted to go nowhere like Africa to find no submissive woman. You wanted to go to places like DR and Brazil. Right? Because the truth is those girls over in DR and Brazil and those places like that, they look like the mixed biracial girls that you're unable to pull over here in the US. Right, so if you can't get them over here, you can at least go pay for the cat while you over there in them countries because it's cheaper. But we own to the game of what y'all be playing and how you love to pedestalize anything other than black. How you like to let other races get away with stuff that you hold a different standard to when it comes to black women. Right? We see through it. The gaslighting does not work. But sitting up and uplifting a known hoe while you set up and dog walk Megan Thee Stallion, like I said, I am not a Megan Thee Stallion fan, but I will continuously keep bringing her up because the way y'all did her, and even if I want to put Megan to the side, the way y'all have bad mouthed Lori Harvey, this woman who has never given you really anything to talk about besides the fact that the men that she dated and you don't even know who she has actually slept with, yet you've dogged her name out. But you will sit up and you will uplift a Daphne Joy after a whole sex tape just got released to her, even with her being a known hoe in the industry. Like, be for real. I don't trust a lot of y'all. Black women, you do need to be aware. You do need to be aware that a lot of your men do hate you. They do hate you, and they are colorists. All right? They will give women of other races passes that they will never give you. They will slay and dog your name, and they will uplift other races of women. Even when they have no proof of anything that you did, they'll talk down on you, talk bad about you, and lie on you. But they'll have full proof of what these women do, and they'll still uplift them and make up reasons why those women are still worthy of marriage and relationships, yet they'll have no proof on you and tell why you are so undeserving of love.
Shout out to D. Taylor and Adrian Milton. Adrian Milton, I don't think you ever been on the show before, my brother. And all my OGs on the channel are going to tell you when you've never been on the show, I have to celebrate you for a second and give you a little love and shit. So I'm gonna hit you with a little something, and then we're gonna continue the show. So this is for your. Wait a minute, hold on. This is for my man. This is for my man Adrian Hamilton. Welcome to the 8,000 miles away, and brother, I'm gonna give you a little love here. So let's hit you with. I'm gonna hit you with two of them. I'm gonna hit you with this one first. Let's get it.
Call me so I can make it juicy for ya. Call me so I can get it juicy for ya.
Yeah, getting it juicy ain't even half of it. Let me give you a little bit more, bro. Who's that lady?
Who's that lady? Who's that lady? Beautiful lady.
Hey, let me give you the Filipino girl.
Let's not kill the drama. Let's not start a fight. It's not worth the drama.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. Let me see what we got here. Hold on. Let me bring it back now. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show. Welcome to 8,000 miles away. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you let other people know and share the video because we out here doing big things, nigga. We out here doing big things. Okay. All right. So let's get it. let's get back. So, these chicks are tripping. Maybe on that last chick, now, she's a popular TikToker, y'all know. And she got on there and said all what she had to say, but that shit was number hate, wasn't it, fellas? That shit was number hate. That shit was nothing but hate. The way she came off it was nothing but hate. She's saying this and saying that, but it shit was nothing but hate. And D, I see you, detailer. I see you there. I saw, hey, you one of my friends on TikTok too, I believe it is. I saw your name before, and I'm gonna put up your next comment. So men don't have to prove it when women in the West are showing it in the West. Oh shit! Oh my God! So as we move on, there's more. And then there's more. And then there's more. These chicks don't quit. They still there. So I'm going to play the next clip. More hate on Daphne, but don't look at it as hate on Daphne. Look at it as they hate competition. They hate competition because the competition is killing these chicks. All right, you don't think the competition is killing them? Let's stand up. We got women with real long hair, real hair, beautiful skin. That's just got beautiful skin too. But they got beautiful skin, they got beautiful bodies, but they're killing them on the personality and the softness and the cooperation and the say yes, can do attitude and the working with you type shit. Call me what you want to call me, but I'm just calling it like it is. Let's hear what some of these other chicks got to say about that situation. Next clip.
To the few of y'all that's in my inbox, well, I done blocked them. I'm not mad because y'all are fawning over Daphne Joy. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed that y'all act the way y'all do all over the fucking internet because you represent me, unfortunately, as a black person. And that's what you clowns don't fucking get. You think I give a fuck about dating one of y'all? Be fucking for real. Y'all will treat Daphne Joy like shit just like y'all will treat us like shit. Y'all only fawning over her because she's not a black woman. We know preferences don't get preferential treatment. We know that. So we ain't got to be mad that you like them. We want to know why the fuck y'all got to be so fucking embarrassing. Because y'all be fawning, falling in love, and marrying non-black men's throwaways every opportunity y'all get. And then turn around and say that we are mad and jealous. No, bitch ass nigga. We are embarrassed. Because you are a fucking clown.
Listen to this chick talk that good noise. She talking real crazy. She talking real snappy. Bruh, listen to her. I got one more clip of her. Run the clip.
Black men are all Daphne Joy has left, which is why I'm not surprised by her pandering to them on the Cam Newton show. That's why she described her perfect date as a Netflix and chill. Because who loves to do that? Exactly. She know exactly what she's doing and she know exactly what she's saying. She's pandering to her base. And her base is black men because they are the only group of men that still view her as special and valuable. A black man will still marry Daphne Joy with her having a sex tape out. They wouldn't marry a black woman with a sex tape. But Daphne Joy, oh, they would marry her and make her a trad wife without a problem. 50-50? No, they wouldn't even dare bring that up.
You're damn right. Now, she got a good point there. Because these women, they bring that softness to the damn table, and they do shit. They bring shit as a woman that you women don't bring. They don't have that abrasive, nasty attitude that you have. Because I guarantee you, your man ain't happy. If there is a man The nigga ain't happy. He probably sits in the car like I used to do before he come in the house after work. 30 fucking minutes listening to music. Just trying to figure out, why am I going up in this motherfucker again? Please, ladies, listen to your counterpart and change before it's too late. That's what this whole conversation is about. I have women listeners, and I say to you women, I might come off fucked up, excuse my language, but I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all follow the lead of y'all counterparts, relationships will be a lot better in the United States. Let me play the next clip.
And this Daphne Joy and Cam Newton interview just reaffirmed what I already knew, that it's okay for you to be a hoe. You just can't be a black woman. It's okay for you to sell some pum-pum for a living. You just can't be a black woman selling your pum-pum for a living. Because if you're a black woman selling some pum-pum for a living, it's an abomination. It's the worst thing in history. You're the scum of the fucking earth. But non-black women can do everything that black women are judged for, because it's okay when they do it. But it's the problem when we do it. Where is the picture of men lining up with their dicks in their hand, waiting in line for Daphne Joy? Where's the picture of these men waiting in line like y'all did with Meg Thee Stallion? There's no picture. Is it because she's not black?
Why are you comparing shit to Megan Thee Stallion? Next clip.
So let me get this straight. Megan Thee Stallion is a whore, slut bucket, just a terrible ass person, needs to be put in prison because of 3 relationships that we know, right? Party, Moneybag Yo, Klay Thompson. Her and Tory was just hunching. That's not a relationship. So she is all of the worst things when it comes to a woman, but yet Daphne Joy is being praised, huh? She's being praised. She's being lust after. She's booked and busy because her Smex tape where, Diddy and them came out, and now she's able to profit off that. She's able to profit off that like Kim K. Huh? But Megan Thee Stallion is a whore and all of these terrible things that y'all keep saying that she is. But why y'all not giving that same energy for Daphne? Huh? Because Megan Thee Stallion was with these people, right? Ain't no Smex tape about her. Ain't no real one out about her. But there's a real one out about Daphne. Why isn't Daphne called a whore? But Daphne is different. She is fair skinned. Or as the men like to say, she's foreign. So maybe because, the incels find her attractive, that's why y'all praising her and lusting after her and wanting to open y'all wallets for her and, treat her nicely. But yet, Megan Thee Stallion, who has done not near as much as shit that Daphne has done when it comes to Daphne's record, y'all call her the bottom of the barrel. But praise Daphne? Right.
To the few of y'all that's in my inbox.
I got that one.
I'm gonna say this. If Daphne Joe was a black woman, and I'm pretty much referring to Carisha in this situation, she would have been canceled. The fact that y'all allowed this Asian lady who did attack a black woman, i.e. Carisha, to be boasted is literally insane. All the men that I expected to give her a platform, Cam Newton, kind of, I don't want to call him a black woman hater, but kind of weird, I would say, towards black women. And then DJ Academics, who we know don't like black women. I mean, look at how he talks about Megan Thee Stallion, are all glorifying her. Mind you, this lady got a whole 10, 11-year-old, and she's boasting about this like it's cute. It just makes me feel like no matter what we as black women do, we gotta keep doing what we want, because you got non-black women who are able to do something And we all know that if we do it, we're called whores, hoes, sluts, thoughts. Just food for thought.
So let me get this straight. Megan Thee Stallion is a whore, slut bucket.
Guys, I just run that one again. I thought I had a different one. Let me see. Here's the last one here. This is the last one here before we get into the next segment. Let's see. Did I run this one yet? No, did I? Let me see if I ran that. I ran this one, guys.
And this Daphne Joy and Cam Newton interview just
So it's gonna be the last one here.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Daphne Joy, good. Megan Thee Stallion, bad. That's where you niggas is at with it? Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, so now you just watched. Well, so you just watched. Well, hang on a second. All right, now you just watched the interview. Now you just watched these chicks here, and ladies. Now let me speak to you directly. In my opinion, what many brothers saw in Daphne Joy had nothing to do with her being Filipino. It had everything to do with the energy she projected. To me, the difference between Daphne and someone like Megan, who is y'all's martyr on what a woman should be, all that ass shaking she do, and talking shit and abrasive, aggressive attitude, that's what y'all look up to. So the difference between them isn't race, though. It's presentation, ladies. It's presentation. One projects softness, grace, and femininity, just like my man Truth is saying, femininity. And the other projects toughness, independence. Nigga, I'm hard as hell, like Kute say. Nigga, I'm hard as hell, like LL say. Y'all go around calling each other bro. Have you ever seen a woman call another bro? I see that shit at work all the time. What's up, bro? What's up? Hell, y'all, if you take the wig off, y'all probably remind me of a dude. I mean, really, the way y'all talk sometimes, the way y'all carry yourself. Not all. But even the ones that ain't doing that shit are feeling they better than the brothers. We make more money than y'all. Y'all looking for a come up on some other shit. So it's presentation. And many men are simply saying which energy they personally prefer in a relationship. And that is the softness. And niggas will fly all the way overseas for something like that. And for softness and peace and return of investment and standard of living and cost. Because all that comes into play. And when they do, they go away. We shit, I'm already in stuff. I got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, bro. And ladies, this is what I believe many brothers have been trying to tell y'all for years. Many men are leaving because they don't hate black women. We don't hate black women. That's not why we're leaving. We're leaving because they're searching for peace, searching for softness, searching for cooperation, searching for a relationship where they don't feel like it's a fucking conversation. Your conversation's in a competition all the time. So in my opinion, American culture has taught a lot of these women that being hard as hell is strength. That needing nobody is empowerment. That being able to out-talk, out-argue, and out-compete a man somehow makes you a better partner. And it doesn't make you a better partner. Niggas don't see it that way. Niggas see different relationships differently. And before anybody says you're just making shit up, in my next clips, and they aren't from Passport Bros, it should be, they're from women. And women are talking to other women about what they believe needs to be changed if relationships are ever going to improve. So I'm going to play that. But first, I see a comment in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and play, acknowledge these comments. What's up, peoples? I see a comment from King. What's up, King? You back in the house. I know you ain't going nowhere, King. What's up with you, babe? He said black men would stay in the West if women acted like women outside the West. That is what I'm saying. Because y'all are beautiful creatures. You're nice looking women. Basically, yes. Most of us prefer you. Most of us, not all of us. Some of us said, hell, what have we done? Done. D-O-N-E. We got yellow fever and shit. So, before anybody says that I'm making shit up, I'm going to run some clips and see what these women are saying about each other. They love to say each other about each other, but they can't change shit diametrically. It's only a few of them that's speaking the right way women should be should be saying. So without further ado, we'll take it to the next segment of videos. And then we'll come and chop it up, guys. So here is what black women know already and still not paying a fucking attention to. This is women talking to women. Roll the clip.
Black women often say we're not given the space to be feminine. And historically, I understand exactly where we are coming from. We were always stereotyped as being less soft, less delicate, less feminine, and less attractive compared to our white counterparts. But as a contrarian, I have to point out the part that we are not willing to confront as black women. Over time, instead of rejecting these stereotypes, a lot of us as black women, we began to reinforce them. And I say this time and time and time again, femininity isn't just how you feel. It's not just how you look. It's your energy. It's how you show up. It's how you carry yourself. And the reason why this whole femininity debate keeps showing up in the black community is because we keep debating the benefits of femininity without talking about the requirements of being feminine to get the benefits. I'm sorry, but in the black community, we just should not be having conversations and debates about whether or not wearing bonnets and pajamas outside in public is okay. We shouldn't have to debate our health and hygiene. We shouldn't be leading in reproductive health issues. We shouldn't be leading in obesity and debate whether or not being obese is okay. And the fact that so many black people still think that sitting upright or speaking a certain way, posture, whatever, is still white, acting white standards is nuts. Being poised is a universal marker of having self-respect and discipline. And for a lot of black people, not just black women, when they are around other black people who have these standards and who are poised and a little bit more graceful, they're always seen as bougie, doing too much, or trying to act white. And if you're a black woman, more specifically a dark-skinned black woman, and you are operating through your feminine energy, you already know the bullying that comes from other black women when they are around you. You're simply not liked. Wanting the benefits of a feminine woman, wanting to be treated like a feminine woman, feeling like you're deserving of that and the other without adhering to the requirements that feminine women require or adhere to is nuts. It's a contradiction. It makes absolutely no sense. As a woman, you don't get softness, you don't get protection, you don't get provision while showing up unkept in your pajamas and your bonnet, while being loud, acting like a hyena, while being undisciplined, while being super defensive and insecure. So what we find ourselves doing as black women is we find ourselves bullying people, saying, oh, well, white women get treated like this, the Arabian women get treated like this by their men, and they do this. But if you look at the lifestyles of said white women that you guys are referring to, or Arabian women, they're not arguing about wearing bonnets and pajamas outside. Without having to be told or without it being a conversation, they're already carrying themselves the way that they expect their men to take care of them. Black women, on the other hand, want to be treated on that level without carrying themselves on the same level as these women. So what we do is we bully people into saying, well, it shouldn't matter if we wear bonnets and pajamas. It shouldn't matter if we're thick. It shouldn't matter if we're obese. It shouldn't matter, Black Girl Magic. We should be able to do what we want. We're renaming our own dysfunction and saying, well, we're still deserving of what every other woman gets, even though they're not doing what we're doing and we're not doing what they're doing. And then someone had the nerve to comment on my post and was like, well, why is it that black women's femininity has to look like everyone else's? I was like, well, if it doesn't look like everyone else's, the universal marker for femininity, what should it look like? Bonnets and pajamas outside? You don't see conversations of other women arguing about femininity in their community because it's practiced daily. It's a part of what they do on the daily. And you can tell because it shows up in their grooming, it shows up in their posture, their composure, it shows up in their health and their hygiene. It also shows up in the treatment that they get from their men. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, black women, we don't lack access to femininity. We lack the accountability around it. You cannot demand feminine treatment while also refusing feminine discipline. Remember that.
Good point. I wish that your sisters could follow your point. I really do. I tell you, these women know what to do. They just don't do it. Next clip.
Let me tell you something. Don't let these women fool y'all. Women do know how to submit. They just don't like submitting to a man. But when it comes to their job, they'll submit real quick. They'll clock in on time. They'll keep their mouth shut. They'll smile when they don't want to smile and deal with people they don't even like. Why? Because that paycheck got them in check. But the second it comes to love, the second it comes to that man that they say they're in love with, that they respect, that they want to build a life with, oh, it's attitude time.
They know shit. They know what to do. King says women in the other countries always make sure that they are presentable. That's right. I mean, that's one thing my dad always told me about my mother. One time I was with my dad in the car, shopping, and he said, one thing I like about your mother, she comes out of the house and she wears heels and she's dressed up when she goes out. And I didn't really pay attention to that time, but those things sink into you when you later on in your life and you realize that's true. They don't come out. My mother never came out of the house looking like shit. She always was on point, on dime, representing dad in the best way. And a lot of you women don't do that shit. Y'all do what you do and don't give a fuck. It's just what y'all do. I guess y'all feel like it ain't even the ones that make money. Some of these other ones are doing this shit, but some guys just ain't gave up and don't say I don't give a shit. Some of these guys just don't give a shit, and sometimes these guys don't give a shit about themselves at the same time. So that's a whole nother topic, but I won't get on that. All right, more on these women. Go to the next clip.
There's this post by, I think, Carrie Hilson, like a couple of months back, and she was talking about how she'll be feminine if she gets a certain type of guy. And to me, it's just like, you're either feminine or you're not.
Thank you.
It shouldn't be determined.
Thank you.
If this man is going to provide for you or whatever the case may be, you don't turn it on or off. Right. It's just there.
Yes.
And I feel like, I have to say it, in this day and age, women, especially black women, lack femininity. And it's not really, I think that's just because
Sounds
we weren't
like something
taught
I've said
that.
before. Several times.
We weren't taught that. We grew up in single family households where our mother had to be the mom and the dad. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So she had to turn on her masculinity to make sure she was strong for the both of us.
It is. If you make excuses for it, blame you. I don't know, shit. It is what it is. It is what it is. And if a woman had to turn on femininity, why is it that if she had to learn from her mother what happened years ago, why the man wasn't there to make shit happen no way? Why it had to be always about a woman anyway, teaching another woman 20 years ago? If y'all hear me saying, it shouldn't have been a woman 20 years ago. It should have been a man and a woman 20 years ago. It was always a man and a woman in my house 20 years ago. It is what it is. But anyway, next clip.
It's the same thing.
Man, and before we run this clip here, this in a minute, but hang on it. This is a guy who says all the shit, and then he comes back and says, we need to be able to handle these chicks. Have you ever heard a nigga say that he needs to handle this chick? We need to come back and work with him and shit. That's what he says. And some people believe that. And my brother's a big proponent of that. We need to work with our sisters. So it's kind of on some Omar Johnson type shit. But anyway, let's roll this clip. We need to work with them. Where is that? I'd be right here. Yeah.
A lot of men say the black woman. A lot of men say.
I don't know if that's it. I think that's it.
A lot of men say the black woman is the hardest woman to deal with because of their attitudes.
Goddamn right.
They say Spanish, white, Mexican, and Puerto, all the other races kind of grow up on some serve the man. And then like the black woman grow up on some, I don't need a man. That's why they don't like, that's why the rich guys really don't deal with her because it's too much.
He's right, you know.
Do you agree with that?
I think the black woman's mouth is her biggest enemy.
Not every single black woman is loud and obnoxious.
Bullshit.
I feel like that is a stereotype, and every black woman has their own personality. For black men to just group us into that stereotype and like, oh, black women are loud and obnoxious, but you're quiet and meek. I wouldn't even necessarily say that that's a compliment. He's just basically telling you that you're quieter, so more easy to control.
Shut up, bitch.
I don't mean no harm. But a man that likes dating the average BLK woman is borderline rainbow.
What?
What do you find so sexy about some wig wearing, eyelash wearing, big back, bad attitude control freak? Just think about it. Their demeanor is masculine. They're masculine as fuck. They like to fight. They cross-dress. They put on full-blown costumes. And they have tattoos like niggas. You are into men with titties.
That nigga's tripping. He's right, you know.
Did you hear what that nigga just said? Now here's the one I was telling you about. This is the guy here. He's going to be on the defensive side. He's going to start off talking that good shit. And then he's going to come back and say, we need to fight for our sisters in so many ways, is what he said. I won't take his words from his mouth, but this is what he said. Roll the clip.
It's the same thing that's happening in the black community when it comes to us dating. Men have literally given up on black women because they're too hard. They're too masculine. They don't want to. They always want to fight. They act like they want to be a. So men go elsewhere. Instead, we should show more love to this damaged creature.
Right.
Operating out of her power, which is femininity.
Because I know why.
But we are like, man, but the same mindset. Like, I'll just go get somebody else over here.
100%.
But if you actually gave love infiltrates shit like that and breaks down that bad behavior.
It don't break down shit, bro. It don't break down a damn thing. That's the problem, because there's too much influence. There's too much outside shit fucking with it. They live in a country where shit supports them, so ain't shit getting broke down. So I disagree. I totally disagree. Unfortunately, bro, I do disagree. So, one more here. I think one or two. Yeah, one more.
So I was talking to my black homeboy, and he said he don't date black women. So I asked him, like, why don't you date black women? Do you know what he had the nerve to tell me? So first, number one, he said that they are not interested in him. Like, they never gave him a chance because he speaks properly. I'm like, okay. What else? Y'all loud, aggressive, overweight, and ask men for things that you guys don't even give yourself. Like, damn! Is that how you really feel? Because I know some amazing black women who are the opposite of all those things. He's like, yeah, I get it. But when I talk to them, they feel like they crap don't stink. He said, well, other cultures, it's just easier. He can have more intellectual conversations. He's not constantly being judged about how proper he is and the way he wears his clothes. The fact that his pants doesn't sag.
King says, when you dress like somebody, you will be seen as somebody. Sound like Jesse Jackson. Be somebody. Somebody. That's right. I was always told that from my dad, who owned a clothing store. He told me, he said that we always had suits on and dressed up when you go to interviews, when you go to court, when you go to work. You always look your best. Fuck all that non-dressing shit, and the women should do the same. Shout out to King. What's up? So, shout out to King. Shout out to King. Now, Myron made a comment that I wasn't going to play this video, but I think it's kind of relevant. I really hate the next two clips. I don't always 100% support, but at the same time it's kind of relevant to this conversation. And I know Myron Gaines is sometimes very, very, very controversial, but at the same time, let's hear him out. And y'all believe this, fine if you do, because other coaches believe this, and it is what it is. So I'm gonna play it because it's kind of relevant. I just play it. Fuck it. And y'all tell me what you think.
Yo, what the hell is really going on here?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Damn it, I thought that was it. Did I leave it out? Oh, yeah. Yeah, here he is here. Sorry. Here's Myron Gaines.
There's a famous saying, women are to be seen and not heard. There's another saying in Spanish, the quieter you are, the more beautiful you are. In Asian culture, women are taught to be meek, speak low and softly, and limit their comments, and be quiet when men are speaking. How is it that all these different cultures from all different parts of the world all came to the same conclusion about women and their opinions? When women speak, problems arise.
I don't necessarily buy into that, but I don't buy into just the opposite side of that for some of these loudmouth women anyway. I think they need to fall back. But again, in American culture, when Myron Gaines is talking some shit from the 40s, and it ain't gonna happen. Here's a young brother that has another opinion that I don't necessarily agree with, but he makes some good points. Roll the clip.
Black women are meant to be used for fun and fun only. Their moms or anybody like that have something to say, you have to always realize they raised that female to act exactly that way and see no problem with it. So their opinions shouldn't even be considered in your mind. It's like when they go deal with other races of men and the men just basically use them for fun and get rid of them. You should be doing the same thing. And I know somebody's gonna be thinking, well, they're not all that way, and that's true. But exceptions don't make the rules. Majority of them in modern day times act like Sexy Red, act like Glorilla, act like Cardi B, act like Meg Thee Stallion. And these people aren't to be taken serious. They're a disgrace to even be around. They're shameful. And nobody, especially a man, would want to have a daughter like them. So are they still sexually attractive and things like that? Absolutely. But you only use them for fun, which means you only have intercourse with them and have a good time with them. Best advice I can give you is go and deal with another race of woman if you's gonna take somebody serious, or go to a third world country and deal with a black woman from another country that still has melanin but doesn't have the mainstream feminism ideology. The only thing you're gonna get around here is headaches, somebody playing with you, micro cheating, and you always being confused as to why they do what they do. And they're gonna always still tell you that you're the problem. But no, I tell you what to do. Leave them, their kids, whatever else comes with them alone. You tell them what they want to hear, you get what you want, and let them keep saying men ain't shit and men are the problem. Because you would much rather that than sit back and deal with a woman like them, take them serious, and you mess around and have a kid with them and have to deal with them for 18 years of them still gaslighting you, making it seem like you the problem, doing all these evil things, turning your kids against you, putting you on child support. If y'all was married, divorcing you and taking all your valuables or whatever you have that you didn't acquired or things like that, and losing no sleep about it. Like perfectly okay with doing it, knowing that they haven't built anything. So for fun only.
That's crazy. That's crazy shit. He said for fun only. Don't deal with them. Deal with them where you deal with them. Get your chick, go to Africa, get your melanated chick that way. So there's a lot more submissive. He said, go over there. Don't even think about it. That nigga had a point. Shout out to Cortez in the house. Cortez, welcome to the chat, man. Late in the game. We're a minute and 23 seconds in, but shout out to Cortez, my guy. He has another comment Cortez does. Cortez is always here representing my brother. What's going on, man? You ready for the fourth, Cortez? You ready for the fourth? He said, Cortez first says, he gave 3 comments. He says, I don't like marrying. I know I don't either. But he's right to an extent. It depends on the woman. Yes, I was with that a little bit. He said that they're not even for fun. Well, And he said, it doesn't look like the man around B-dubs are having fun. You're right. 10-4 on that. So there's a couple of next clips before we get into the close here. But we are getting there. Got to talk about after these clips. But I have 2 more clips I'm going to play of black women that are belligerent, that don't want to change, and on that bullshit. And these are the reasons why things are the way they are. First clip. Woman talks about masculinity. Roll the clip.
Sorry, but I don't care how much a man provides. I'm not just about to be soft and all feminine. Let's talk about it. I don't like how people make love so transactional in this generation. Like, you do this for me, I'm going to do this for you. If you do this, I'm going to do that. Nah, let shit be more organic. Let shit come naturally. All that, oh, I'm paying all your bills, so you supposed to do this. You supposed to act like this towards me. Why? Because you paying bills? Like, a lot of men definition of this perfect woman, this super soft, feminine woman, is a slave. And I'm sorry, but my ancestors already been through the slavery. Why would I be a slave in the 21st century for a man? Just because you spending money? Like, where did that come from?
This young lady said our ancestors have already been through slavery. She said slavery. This is quite literally one of the most unintelligent rants from one of the most unintelligent people I've seen on social media. And ma'am, you don't have to worry about this dilemma whatsoever. You're never going to be getting a 100% provider male. I mean, just to go with the tattoos on the hands, the fingernails, the long fingernails with all these neon colors, that's never going to happen for you. Along with the fact that you don't believe that you need to deliver what a man wants if he's actually paying all your bills. How is it slavery if he's paying for everything? That doesn't make any sense. And the second thing is, you have to cook and clean for yourself. So you doing it for somebody else, how does that now cross over to slavery? That doesn't make sense. And then the final point If you're not going to be soft and feminine, you might find it hard getting a man, period, let alone a man who is a 100% provider, but that's out the door. But let's say you were to have all the aesthetics anyway. If you were to have this sort of thinking, there's no way a 100% provider male would settle down with you and sign the marriage contract and put his money on the line for a woman who's coming into the marriage saying, I'm not soft or feminine, which is the thing that men want. That'll be like saying, I'm not going to pay for anything in the household when I get married just because a woman is soft and feminine. I'm not doing that. It sounds so absurd because it is.
Yo, what the hell is really going on here?
Until a nigga buy me a house, I'm not fucking impressed. Because really? I've literally got everything else. I got the bags. I got everything else. Till you buy me a fucking house or a car, I'm not impressed.
Yo, at this point, I really don't think this shit could be fixed. It would have to take something of like biblical proportions to wipe women like this off the face of the earth and just start all over with the little bit of women that's left that have any sense in their mind. She says she won't be impressed. The fuck I gotta buy you a house to impress you? This is a gremlin. Like, yo, look at this. There's no way. This is a 2 at best. Ew. And you expecting a house? Yo, the crazy shit to me is that there's actually dudes that are gassing this shit up. That's why she's talking like that. There are dudes that took this out, that said she was beautiful, that gave this bitch back shots and was like, yeah, you that bitch. Why did y'all do that? Because now she walking around with blue hair, looking ugly as hell, thinking her shit don't stink. Like, I got bags, I got this. All right, if you got all that, why can't you buy a house? Shorties ain't even got their own shit. Want you to get them a crib just so they can be impressed. And for the sake of arguing, if a dude was dumb enough to do some shit like that for this broad, she still would have this nasty ass attitude and be crazy as fuck. Yo, blue weave, nasty ass attitude, insufferable. Like, yo, ain't nobody in the world would think, yo, look at this chick, I'm so happy to have her. Fuck out of here, bro. This is nasty, gremlin, disgusting behavior. And the fact they have the confidence to go onto podcasts like these and talk this shit and think it's all good, and other women to be like, yeah, sis, get yours. That's why y'all fucking single and nobody fucking wants you.
Hey, he might be a white boy or whatever it is, but he's telling the goddamn truth. He's telling the truth. And these women, and what kills me the most, I gotta play it because I saw this clip and I just don't understand why women are the way they are. They don't even respect Father's Day. A lot of these women don't even respect Father's Day. They want to take that shit from us. Father's Day just was the other day. They don't give a shit. They don't want men to have shit. Listen to what this woman is saying.
I'm sick of you fucking niggas. Fuck Father's Day. Y'all niggas ain't shit. Y'all niggas ain't shit. It's show. It's for show.
Fuck a Father's Day. What is that? Who's a father? What's a father? Fuck all y'all deadbeats. Get you a single mother. Fuck a father.
Fuck Father's Day. I do not celebrate Father's Day. Never have, never will. So this day does not exist to me.
Today Father's Day? Oh, I don't give a fuck. I'll be damned if I post a nigga. I'll be damned if I post my daddy today. Like, damn.
I don't give an F about Father's Day, and it's okay if you don't either.
Happy Father's Day to all the single mothers in the world. The ones who are holding it down all by themselves. The ones who are taking the trash out alone, making all the meals, putting the kids to bed. You, my darling, are an absolute.
That's right. We taking fucking flight. We taking flight. But at the end, I'll play this woman here because she really believes that black women should change. I may not play a whole video because it's long, but hopefully most of the point can get out. She's talking about how black women need to change. So I'll run the clip before I respond to these videos. Roll the clip.
Can I be honest with us for a minute? And this ain't my first time talking about it. Out of all cultures, why does my black women seem to be the most rudest, meanest, and we have a lot of bitter, fucked up attitudes? And we can't continue to use the fact of the things that we done been through to say that's why we act like that. Continue to say that our men made us like that. We can't continue to say that life then took us through that to make us act like that, to make us have that attitude. Yeah, we got that black girl spunk in us, that spunk, that black girl magic. But what about compassion? What about joy? What about that happiness? What about that lack of attitude, that arrogance, that meanness that needs to be removed? See, the thing about my women, we want to be respected, but we don't respect each other. We be more hateful towards each other than we'll be to anybody else. Black women will turn against each other faster than black men will turn against each other. Black men will stick with each other. They might kill each other, this and that. You know how that shit go. But black women will do the most evilest thing to bring down or tear down or to make another woman feel low. And we do that. You can't even lie. And it's not okay. And the thing about my community of women, we don't like to talk about it. Because a lot of black women don't like to take accountability. We always got an excuse of why we act the way we do. And it's not an excuse. I'm so tired of that mean girl mentality. I am so irritated with that mean girl mentality. And we get to judge and
I'll take off there. King says Phil Collins' song said it best. Take me home. King said that Phil Collins' song said it best. Take me home. So now I respect these women for speaking honestly. Some of them on this in these clips tonight, because self-reflection isn't easy. They're saying many of the same things that men have said for years. That relationships require respect, cooperation, accountability, and understanding from both sides. I applaud them for having the courage to say it. In my opinion, though, in my true opinion, I think it's going to be a very difficult reversal. Not because women can't change, but because the culture is powerful. People grow up hearing certain things and messages like, I don't need a man. I am a boss chick. I don't need a man. I will never submit. Never let a man tell you what to do. Don't take anything from a man. When you've heard this shit for years and decades, changing course isn't easy. It's not. So, and that's exactly why the Passport Bro movement keeps growing. The movement isn't just about cheap rent and living expense. It isn't about these beautiful beaches that I saw when I went there. It's about many men believing they have a better chance of finding the kind of relationship they've been looking for. But bros, let me say this to you real quick. Don't become so caught up in beauty that you lose your common sense. There are wonderful women overseas, and these women are also looking for opportunity. So take your time, protect your cash, your pocket, your bag, my nigga. Pay attention to character. Meet their families if you get into them like that. Please meet their families, brothers and sisters and cousins, and all the fuck all is. Because you're a good judge of character. I know you guys are. And when you go over there, you can see through the bullshit really quick. You know who the one that's the tricky one in the game. Move with wisdom. And to my ladies, there is the reason so many brothers are getting passport isn't because America doesn't have beautiful women, because you are. America has very beautiful women. The question many men are asking is, where can I find peace? My brothers, believe in the return of investment is better overseas. It's been proven so far. They believe that, or we believe, that we have a greater chance of finding femininity, cooperation, family value, and a peaceful home. Whether it's in the Philippines, whether it's in Thailand, Brazil, or Colombia, or somewhere else. That's the decision many men are making. And every year, more and more of us are making that same choice. More mixed marriages. More mixed marriages. More mixed families, more mixed babies, more men retiring overseas. Men are choosing a different path. Not because they hate America, not because they hate black women, but because we're looking for a relationship that better fits what we want. The market is now global. That's why the conversation continues. And with that, guys, I'm going to end the stream right here at an hour and 37 minutes. Still got 8 people in the chat I see here. If anybody want to come up and spend 5 minutes before I close the stream, you're welcome to do so. I'll send you the link. If you have an opinion, you can come up. I'll send you the link. In fact, I'll just send the link now. Present and invite a guest. Here's the link. We're going to do about 5 minutes or so before we close. Maybe so. Put it in the chat. Chat here. Drop this in the chat. I always do that. So I can give y'all some love if y'all have anything to say on the topic or anything otherwise. So but yeah, man. The women, they need to change, man. I mean, they don't change, we won't go nowhere. So that's my thoughts. That's what I believe. And I ain't just by myself in that belief. I think that's the reason why we have the Passport Bro movement, without a doubt. So we can talk about it. And with that, I will close the tonight's conversation. If there's nobody that's coming up, that's cool. I just want to give y'all the opportunity. So, wait, there's a comment. Hold on. Final truth. I just sent the link, child. Final. I just sent the link. You don't see it? Hang on, I'll resend it. There's the link there, brother. Oh, by the way, next week, guys, I ain't gonna say next week. July 5th. I'm gonna say July 5th. Because and only because of the 5th. And if he's listening in, I appreciate it if he's listening in. You can't see it. I don't know why, bro. I gotta just send it to you twice and see. I don't know what else to do to send you the link. I sent it twice. It's right there. Anybody else see that link in the chat? Or just found truth can't see it? Does anybody see the link in the chat, guys? Let me know if you can see the link. Found Truth says he can't see the link. I'm going to be interviewing my man and his wife. They go by Raisin Blazing. I think that's what it is. Raisin Blazing. It's a Filipino couple that lives in the Philippines. He told me where it was he lived. I'm going to be interviewing them on July 1st. They are big on TikTok, huge. Okay, yeah. So Cortez said you had to refresh the chat to see it. But I think, he said you can't see it. So tell him, Cortez, Found Truth, you got to refresh the chat to see it if you want to come on up tonight. Yeah, Raisin Blazing. He has a beautiful Filipino wife. He's big on TikTok, huge on TikTok. A lot of followers. And I'm gonna interview him. And the topic is basically gonna be, we're bringing awareness to mixed couples. And you say you subscribe to him? I think I'm subscribed to. Yeah, he's going to be on the show, Cortez, on July 5th. His wife is not feeling well right now, but as soon as she's feeling better, they're going to show up on the show. So that's going to be a banger because I'm going to get into it with them, and they got, like I say, she's beautiful. She talks good English. She's hey, I'm just telling you, expect a good show that night. Very good interview, talking about because he's well spoken. And he's on the same wavelength as me on what we are all trying to do as content creators. So I don't know if you got the link yet, Final Truth. I think you're there. I see you there. So I'm gonna bring you up so we can speak for maybe 5 minutes. Because we're right at about almost 2 hours, so I'm gonna bring you up now, and after that I'll close the stream. But here's Final Truth. Let's see, Truth, you there, babe? What's up with you? Can you see me? Hang on, the stage. There you are.
Can you hear me?
Man, you coming in clear, man.
Okay, cool.
Y'all one in the chat. Y'all can hear Final Truth. Put a one in the chat if you can see, you can hear Truth.
Can you hear me?
I don't want to just be talking to myself. I want you to hear what Final got to say.
Yeah. Grace, can you hear me?
So drop a one in the chat, anybody, so I can make sure y'all can hear. Okay, Cortez, put one in the chat, he can hear you.
Okay, good.
What's going on? What's going on, my man?
Hey, what's up, big brother?
So we had a talk tonight. And the conversation was about Cam Newton's interview, and I'm sorry you saw most of it. I like to think you did.
Oh yeah.
But the topic wasn't about Cam. I wasn't trying to get at Cam or trying to get at Daphne Joy. I was really just trying to say that the femininity of the women overseas outpaces the women here, and that's just what it is. And until they realize that and take accountability, nothing's going to change if it's not too late already. So that's basically what this was all about.
Right. Yeah, it was a great show. No, these American black females, they got femininity, but they have it for Pookie, Ray Ray, Mousky, Killer, Trigger, Nook Nook, and Mac Mac. Okay. They femininity is geared toward thugs, criminals, rappers, and drug dealers. They real feminine with them. Right. They just as feminine as overseas females to the thugs and the criminals and the lowlifes.
Right.
And the problem is they don't have a daddy in their life. Black females ain't had a daddy in 70 years.
Yeah.
And it's a father. Blacks only have one problem: fatherlessness. Mm-hmm. It's not drugs, it's not alcohol, it's not money, it's not prison. Mm-hmm. It's fatherlessness, because a father protects a daughter from wasting her femininity and her womanhood on these thugs. But since there's no father, they in love with thug prisoner criminal rapper dudes.
Yeah.
And then when the thug criminal rapper dudes used their vagina up, and they all used up and washed up and got 4 kids by 8 different dudes.
Well,
The first thing out of their mouth is, all dudes ain't no good. And they the main ones that say you shouldn't say all, but they all of them say all. They all say all dudes ain't no good.
Right.
And see, I've been to 34 different countries. And what I learned, one thing I learned is the prostitutes overseas are better than the good women over here.
Ooh, did I not say that? If I didn't say that, I think I implied it somewhere in the video tonight.
Right.
Yeah, and I really hate to do that, and that's sad. And that's not always true, but it largely it is.
It is. See, they say don't say all, but God said all in Revelation 12:9. He said the devil tricked the whole world. Whole is a synonym for all. So damn it, you damn right it's all. And if it ain't all, it's 99.9%. If it ain't all, then damn it, it's enough. Right. And see, when they say don't say all, that's a deflection. They trying to change the subject, because that's black females' favorite thing is to change the damn subject. Because
the only reason I don't always say all, I say all, is because I'm trying to be politically correct to some degree. Right. Because there are women that are out there somewhere in the world, just by their step, they're saying, I'm not like that. And really, she may not be like that, because there are a few needle in the haystacks.
But if they ain't like that, they need to make they need to make themselves known.
Right.
Because it's too many. If it ain't all, it's too damn many anyway.
Now, would you say that the ones that are that particular all are the ones that's already married?
Say that again.
Now, would you say, when you say, okay, because they're not, okay, we're going to say that there are a few black women that are exemplifying the behavior that we talk about on this channel and other channels. Like, and would you say that they are the ones that's married? Because
married. Let me tell you. Watch this here, brother. Let me tell you a little something. Let me give you a little secret about marriage.
And I've been married twice, so you on the way. Let's go.
Let me give you a little secret about black marriage. Ain't no damn black marriage, brother. Ain't no such damn thing. Hell, we got a 90% single mom divorce rate. But blacks need to keep the word marriage out of their damn mouth. And when they don't know the difference between a marriage and a wedding. The two or three females having a wedding, they only do it for the Facebook pictures and the Instagram pictures so that they can brag to their home girl. Ain't no damn black marriage. Get out of here with that. It don't exist, brother. It don't exist.
It don't exist.
Ain't no black marriage. And the few that get so-called married and have a wedding, the average black so-called marriage lasts 5 years, to prove my point.
You are right.
And them two Negroes got up there in front of God and said to love and cherish and respect each other, honor and obey till death do us part. And 5 years later, they in divorce court. So they got up there and lied to God. Ain't no damn black marriage. Get like the brother said, you had a brother.
I was one of them Negroes.
You had a brother on there earlier that said God just needs to burn this damn thing up and start over again.
Yeah. That was a white boy, but but we had a point though.
But he had a brother's mentality.
You're right. Tell the truth.
Yeah. And see, the problem is, since there ain't no daddy in black females ain't had no damn daddy in 70 years, hell.
Right.
And because of it, from not having a daddy is a man, and from not having a man, they've tried to overcompensate, and they have become a damn man. and racism has turned them into a man. Every one of them chicken heads that you had on there, they had that ugly ass. First of all, they had that ugly ass fake hair in their head.
I know.
And yes, that's the other thing. Black females are married to and sweet. They're feminine and married to thugs and criminals. They're also feminine and sweet and married to fake hair. You see them out in public. You see them out in public rubbing that dog shit like it's real.
The more money they got, the more fake shit they buy.
Why are you rubbing fake plastic hair? I do not, for the life of me, understand that. That's the ugliest sight I've seen. That's like kissing a plastic doll and talking about how sweet a plastic doll is. That's crazy. But since they hadn't had a man and a father, they've become a man. Racism for whites to stay in power, they have turned black females into a damn dude, into a man. And those females you showed on your video, they all cuss like sailors and talk like dudes, every one of them. Like you said, talking about bro and talking about using the N-word.
Real life, bro. That's real life. You see it all the time. I had a couple of videos I didn't put on there. One was, I don't even want to go there, but that was a stud.
Thank you.
Respectfully. And she said, I could be a father. I should celebrate Father's Day. And Father's Day is about me too. So, I mean, it goes beyond. These women are just so, because that's a woman. A stud is really a woman. It's so confused. It's unreal.
Right.
So,
these black females have said, F you, God, F you, God, F you, God. I don't care about this vagina you gave me. I'm gonna put on a penis and be a dude. They have told God to go F himself.
Yeah. And that's that woke. That's what this country is, woke. That's why I said they call it Babylon or whatever. And maybe a lot of reasons why we're having so much trouble. I don't want to get on the religious tip, but that may be a lot of the reason why we're having so much trouble in this country globally.
Yeah, that's not religious. That's spiritual.
Trying to maintain. I mean, yes, it's still a land of the free. I ain't gonna say free.
No,
still, I mean free. I meant a land where you can make, you still can make money, because green outshines all. And if you could figure out, I mean, now there are stipulations on who can and can't. But
it used to be. It used to be that, but now with AI and robots, you can't make no money. And $4, $8 a gallon gas, you can't save no damn money. Ain't no money in these streets no more.
That's true. And people are living paycheck to paycheck. I talk to them every single day at work. They live. I think we said in the last video when we talked. I said it's they live in cars. They cutting back on all the expenses.
Right.
And it is what it is. But I still think it's probably a better opportunity here to make money in some of these other countries that I highlight here on the channel.
Oh yeah.
Because
but not a living wage,
right?
Because 1960 the average house was $4,000. Today the average house is $450,000. That's 100 times more. Let me ask you a question. Did the wages get 100 times more?
No.
Don't say no. Don't say no. Pull out your Bishop Bullwinkle. Hell to the no.
Right. And you got
they barely went up 3 times more. Now, if the wages didn't go up 3 times more, but the houses went up 100 times more, come on, man. That what does that say? The average person cannot make it. They building $500 houses for the homeless in California.
Wow. California's struggling.
Houses as big as a dog house.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
And see, congratulations to black females for being. I want to congratulate them.
Yeah.
For accomplishing a goal of being the worst females in history, the American black females. Congratulations on being the worst females in history.
After we change that,
God have to come wipe them out like he said he would in the book of Revelations.
he said that, didn't he?
Yeah. Because you can't. Can you? Let me ask you a question. Can you put toothpaste back in the tube?
No, that's what I've said it in the video. You know, it's a shame. It's really a shame that as a black man or as a white man, some of them, that you have to consider going to another country to find what you're looking for.
No, brother, that ain't true. You don't have to consider. You have to go. Ain't no consideration. Yeah. Ain't no damn brother.
To find anything close to what you're looking for.
Brother, ain't no more women here. You just showed it on your video. You ain't showed nothing sweet and feminine in America nowhere on your damn show.
That's right.
It's not a consideration. It's not an option. It's a necessity. A brother's a damn fool if he ain't got his passport and using it.
Now, what do you say about? Because I live in we're on the internet now. We talk on the internet. This is internet.
Yeah.
Now, what talk in real life? You know, I'm talking about outside of the internet. What do you say about the people that you know in your life that's been married 10 years, 5 years, 6 years? I mean, in real life, there are people out there that are with their woman, out there with their partners, living, struggling, and making it, but they still together. But I got an opinion on it, but I'll let you find it.
Well, Elijah Muhammad said it best in the 60s. He said, if you got the right mate, you just got lucky.
Mm-hmm.
If it works and they're the exception to the rule, I'll give them full credit and God bless them.
Right.
But everything, like my teacher taught me, everything comes out of an environment. And you just saw a stank ass bitch get on the video and say marriage is slavery.
Yeah.
And if a guy buy her a house, ugly, like the dude said, she a 2,
right.
ugly,
Blue.
yeah, blue. I don't know what planet that's from, Mars, Uranus, Jupiter, but another one of these fake hair hoes get on there talking about, oh, you can't impress me unless you buy me a house, and she's too ugly to take out on a date, and a dude is supposed to spend, the average house is $450,000, and after you finance it, you paid $1.5 million, and she ain't impressed until a dude does that. What kind of environment are we living in? So environment is the key. So you got those kind of females in your woman's ear hole all day, every day. So black marriage does not exist in America, and that marriage doesn't have a good chance at all. But if it works, God bless him.
Right. God bless him. Well, we'll land the plane right there on God bless him.
Well, yeah. You a trip, boy.
We will land the plane right there, Truth, on God bless him. And
man, I need you to read the whole Moynihan report, not just one page. Come on, man. All this is in the Moynihan report. Now, let me tell you, the Moynihan report is where all of this craziness that black females do comes from. The Moynihan report is where I said all, and God said all black females in America joined the Ku Klux Klan.
Damn.
All black females in America joined the Ku Klux Klan, and the reward that the Klan gave them was welfare, Section 8, public housing, college, good jobs, all this stuff that black males could not get.
Correct.
black males didn't get a damn thing but a foot up their ass. We got the prison, we got prisons and graveyards.
Right.
While,
I was getting ready to say prison before you said it, but that's
thank you. Yes, sir. Great minds think alike. We
that's,
got prisons and go ahead.
That's sad that we got to be that way in this country.
Oh, it's over, brother. It's over. And see, that's why you have wars overseas, because white folks took all the American money and gave it to black females in the Moynihan report for them to leave the black home and the black family and the black community and say she don't need no man. And so that's why America is bankrupt today. And that's why China, Iran, and Russia, they have the #1 economies now because white people financed the war, World War III. World War III World War III is black females hating black men and leaving us and talking like them chicken heads that you had on here. This ain't nothing that you heard about. You showing proof. You showing proof on the video.
Yeah, that's sad. Cortez says that crazy thing, and to your point, he says crazy thing. Dr. Moynihan proved that black women chose welfare over black fathers who are all off.
Right. Yeah, that's why America's broke today. And China has flying cars that they're getting ready to put out. China has robot police that are doing karate moves.
Yeah, they're far more advanced than we are here.
Yeah. And the only reason that happened was because of the Moynihan report and black females leaving the black home. See, we used to lead the world in technology. Right. And that leading the world in technology came from black men. A brother named C.R. Patterson invented, you know what a car is, an automobile?
Yeah.
A black man invented that.
Yeah. Not Henry T. Ford.
Henry stole it from C.R. Patterson.
Right.
And just like that,
guys in the chat and anyone who see this later, you heard what True said. He said that Henry Ford stole that idea, stole that whole concept from a black man. Wow. Okay, that's huge.
And there was another black man, can't remember the brother's name. Edison stole the light bulb from him. And there's a black man that invented refrigeration. Does anybody own a refrigerator in their house? Trillions and zillions of dollars. My point is, the black man had America in the 60s, #1 in technology in the world, leading the world, #1 in the world. And white men paid the black female to leave the black man and destroy the black home and black community. And white men took those factories and shipped them to China. And that's why China is #1 right now in technology and money. But when black men were able to work, America was #1. And now all the brothers are on drugs and independent, filling up the penitentiaries now because black females don't need no man, don't want no man. They strong and independent.
Right. Cortez says he's also proved that black male poverty was a myth. Most black men only struggled in the 70s financially for only a few years. And then he comes back later. He said, what's your thought in your conversation in past? I heard that Henry Ford stole that idea too. So
C.R. Patterson. It'll come up in your Google.
That's sad. But I'm gonna land the plane.
And don't forget George Washington Carver. White people credit him with three inventions: the peanut and the peanut butter, and they're lying to you. he invented over 300 things. He said the plants spoke to him because he had dark skin, and he was so smart that they cut his testicles off so that he wouldn't be able to reproduce. And he was walking around one day, and he dealt with a white man, and he wrote down for that white man a chemical formula to make asphalt. Asphalt covers what is that? That means that he invented all of the highways in America, if not overseas as well. So when you see these road crews, that comes from the brother George Washington Carver, who gets his name because he was called Carver's George because of the white man that owned him.
Right.
But he created asphalt. That's another $1 zillion. That's another $1 zillion industry that we got that was stolen from the mind of the black man. And they love to say how no good we are, but we invented and created everything.
Yeah, we got these inventions on a lot of different things that we don't get credit for. Really, really sad. It's white, and they're taking it all from history. They're taking it out of books and everything.
Right.
At least this current administration is. I mean, it was doing it before, but this current administration is doing it on levels that
yeah, they went full blown.
Right. So, and that was all a part of that. It's a package. They call it something. I did a special on. I can't remember.
Yeah.
2026 or 2025 something. I can't remember what it is.
Yeah.
It's up in upstate Massachusetts area. I look it up. It's the plan that actually Trump uses to make the decisions he makes. It's a think group.
Think tank.
They kind of outlined everything for changes in the next 20 years.
And you know where they're getting it from? They're getting it from AI.
Yeah. Joshua says, yeah. All right. Yeah. All right, brother. So I'm gonna land the plane right there, man. We're at 2 hours. It's always good to have you on here, man. You always bring insight at the end of the show.
Always a pleasure, brother.
And we appreciate you coming on as well. Kind of wrap things up.
Yes, sir.
In a good bow tie and put an end to it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. God bless you and your family.
And if you're available, I know you're there, so we got a show. Obviously, when we are. We will be here Sunday.
Yes, sir.
With another topic.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro.
All right, good brother. God bless you.
Same to you. You and your family.
You and your family. Yes, sir.
Take care.
All right, family.
All right, guys. So that ends the show for the night. We're right at 2 hours. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. If you did enjoy the show, please like, share, subscribe. I got the little button there. There it is there. Like, share, subscribe. On Sunday, it's something different. Holla at your boy. Peace. Let's get it. And thanks to Final Truth too. Appreciate your insight, bro. Let's get it. Bye.